Ah, coffee. The lifeblood of students. The elixir that gives us the energy we need. The energy we need to learn, to study, to not be on hiatus for months on end before finally uploading to our vlog channels. Hey, wait a minute. Who wrote this part? Oh, wait. I did. Anyway. With coffee playing such an important role in a student's life, you may wonder, what are the best places to get coffee on UBC's Vancouver campus? Well, I guess that's what I'm here for, so here we go. So, hi everyone, welcome back to Uni Life. After a few months. Yikes, uni, what can you do? But anyway, today's a coffee-based episode. What I've done is I've gone all around UBC's Vancouver campus and sampled the same coffee from every single cafe I could find. Although, well, not every single one, but I'll explain that later. Now, with all that coffee sampled, what I've done is I've highlighted where I think all the best cafes on campus are, which basically factors in just how good their coffee tastes and not really the location or otherwise, but anyway. There are some ground rules for which cafes get sampled. For one, I'm not sampling any well-known franchises, so Starbucks, Blenz Coffee, Tim Hortons, etc. not included. I mean, I think there are like at least 3 or 4 Starbucks locations on campus and something like 3 Tim Hortons locations that I've noticed, so that would take forever. And as I've stated before, when I sample each cafe, I order the exact same thing because, well, keeping things fair, right? The last rule is it has to be a cafe. So there are some shops on campus that sell coffee, such as I think the Corner Store and Hero Market, that sell coffee, but they aren't cafes. Essentially more like convenience stores than actual cafes. So those ones aren't included. It has to be a cafe, and it can't be a well-known franchise. And before someone asks, because I'm pretty sure at least one person is going to think this, don't worry, I didn't sample them all in one day. This was compiled over the last few months, really. I don't think my body would be able to handle that much caffeine in one day. So, yeah. Not in one day, don't worry. And lastly, as you've probably noticed from the title below, this video is split into 2 parts, because reviewing every single cafe on campus in one video would take way too long. Like, seriously, there's an absurd number of cafes on campus. Which, I mean, I guess that's a good thing, because what better place to study, am I right? Oh, wait, the library. Cut. So, without further ado, let's get into our first cafe. So right now, I'm at Loafe Cafe in Sauder, because there's 2 Loafe cafes, and maybe more that I'm not aware of. But here I have an Americano with me, and we're just gonna taste it to, well, see how it tastes. I mean, as coffee it works, I do feel more awake now, but I'm not sure about this. It tastes kind of bland. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's all I can say about it. A little bit bland. Yeah. We'll have to see how the other cafes fare against this one, because I hate to admit it, but this is not a very promising start. So, I'm at the Boulevard Coffee. On a separate note, it's snowing outside. And I have with me a cup of Americano, just like before, and we'll see how this one holds up against the one from Loafe Cafe in Sauder. Okay, this one is kind of good. It's how I would expect coffee to taste, if that makes any sense. Like, it tastes normal. It tastes... Like, if you've ever had a coffee machine at home, and you brewed a cup, this kind of tastes like what that would taste like. Just homemade coffee, which might be too ordinary for some people's tastes, but, you know, sometimes ordinary is good, so yeah, I like this. So here we are at Loafe Cafe, but not the Sauder location this time. It's in the Alumni Center, and I have with me a cup of Americano, as per usual, and we'll see how this one holds up against the Sauder location. Okay, so I think this one tastes better than the Sauder location. So it tastes more like what I said about the Boulevard. It tastes like coffee. It tastes normal. I don't know how to describe normal, so yeah, if you're going to get coffee from Loafe Cafe, go to the Alumni Center one, not the Sauder one. Right, here we are at the Beanery. I have with me a cup of Americano, and just like the other cafes, we're going to try how this tastes. Okay, that might be the best Americano yet. So, yeah, I really like this one. The Beanery has always sort of been a hidden gem in UBC. You have to go a bit out of your way to find it, but with this coffee, I think it's worth it. And that does it for today's episode, because this video is starting to get kind of long. There are still quite a few cafes to review, so I'll be back very soon with a part 2. But until then, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, all that YouTuber talk. And until next time, take care. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I grow hot dogs on a tree. I'm at Loafe Cafe outside. Oh, whoops. You may wonder, what is the best place to get coffee? Oh, wait, no. Places, not plural, oops. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I grow hot dogs on a tree.
No, I don't think there's anywhere else.
Today's a coffee-based episode, and what I've done... Okay. So, I'm at the Boulevard? Okay, I messed that up. So, we'll have to see how the other cafes fare against this one, but... Oh, wait. I would expect coffee to taste. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm gonna try to think of how to describe this. The elixir that gives us the... Already messing things up, okay then. And, as I've stated before, only the same... I'm losing my train of thought.